If you want the best steak, then dry aging is the only way to go. And today I'm going to show you how you can achieve amazing results at home just by following the simple steps in this video. Let's do it. So the first thing you want to do is wash your bag. So throughout this whole process we are going to be as clean as possible. We want to eliminate as many germs as we can from the bag. Ideally we don't want any bacteria getting into this bag at all. Wash the outside of the bag with soap and water and then dry it really well. Next thing you want to do is wear some nitrate gloves, again keeping everything nice and clean as possible. So you can use a chopping board if you like. I like to use a bit of tin foil because I know it's completely clean, and then once I've done this process I can just chuck it away, it's not a problem. But this just ensures that when you're dealing with the whole of the bagging process of transferring from the vac seal bag into your dry aging bag, you're just trying to keep everything as clean as possible. So these are your dry aging bags, and with it you get a little cloth which I'll show you how to use that. But the idea of this is that it allows the air in but nothing to escape. So you don't get any odours or anything like that. You want to open up just one end of it. The reason being is that we want to keep as much of this covered as possible, and we're literally just going to slide one thing into the other. So with that in mind, if you get your dry age bag and you fold that back, keep it nice and open like that. And then I can lower that and put that directly into the bag, dry aging bag, and it's a case of just pushing that forward out of one bag. Now with the inside of this bag, just set a paper towel and dry that liquid out. Now with the dry age bag itself, you can see it's a lot bigger than what the actual steak is. Push the actual steak to one corner, get it there as much as you possibly can do. There you go, we successfully transferred it. Now we're going to actually seal this bag, and I'm going to show you how to use that little strip that you get with it. Now this bag is 300 by 600 mil, and that fits perfectly into my vac seal machine. If your bag is too big or you have a smaller vac seal machine, then basically seal one edge of it first, then put the tape in the open part, and that's the bit that you will then use to draw out all the air. So with your open bag, you put that little piece of material there. So once you've got it in the right place, time to close the lid down, get a nice seal, and then we'll suck all the air out. While it's actually drawing the air out, this is quite a big bag so it's taking a while, but while it's drawing all the air out, just try and move things around so you make sure you haven't really got any air pocket. So once I sealed it once, I actually like to seal it again. So I'm just going to move the bag a little bit further down and seal it again. I find the double seal like a nice little trick. If you just seal it once, you run the risk actually of that seal failing, and then you lost your whole steak again. So just double sealing it doesn't take any extra time, and it's just really helpful to do. So put that in your fridge, and guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, it means a world to me. So it's been 28 days and this thing has been sat in the fridge taunting me. It looks absolutely incredible. So I'm going to slice the bag off, and then we can see what's actually gone in this bag for the last 4 weeks. Wow, would you look at that? Now I think you'll agree the wait was definitely worth it. What I noticed about this is that obviously this is formed all over, and this is called the Pelical. So this is part of the dry aging process. So filling it now, it's a lot more solid than obviously it was when I first put it in the bag, but you can see there's like no mold on it at all. Just smells like a beautiful piece of beef. I'm so excited for this. And the way I like to do it, cut this into kind of like thick, nice steaks, and then individually I get each of those steaks and I'll take the pellicle off of each of those steaks. So by doing that, we'll maximise the amount of steak that we get to keep. You've got that beautiful deep red. This fat, you can tell, like that is just going to melt. That's gone absolutely stunning. And you can see the pellicle, so if I show you a bit closer, you can see the pellicle around the outside, and that's what we're going to remove next. This steak looks absolutely incredible. You can see the meat has got a beautiful deep red, kind of like concentrated beef. The fat looks incredible, absolutely amazing. But we need to take this pellicle off. And by cutting them as individual steaks, you can actually see where that pellicle is, and therefore it's a lot easier just to trim off the pellicle and none of the other meat. So all I'm going to do is get my boning knife, and I'm literally going to take the tiniest little sliver off at a time and try and maximise all this beautiful steak. So you can see from this one steak, you can see I've trimmed off, but you can see the amount of waste that I got is actually really minimal. It's come out so well. I'm so pleased with this. But all these other steaks I'm going to put in a back seal bag, and I like to put them in the freezer with that pellicle still on, just help protect them a little bit more. And when you get them out of the freezer, you just trim that off and cook them as normal, and they will come out incredible. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to cook this bad boy. So let's get to it. Wall-to-wall pink, you could not want better than that. Give it a go. I'm not kidding you, that is incredible. The flavour that's on there is so beefy, and the actual steak itself is so tender. It's crazy how much difference this has made. If you haven't tried this at home, you've got to give it a go. It is amazing. I'm not joking you. It's absolutely incredible. Probably one of the best steaks I think I've ever had in my life. This is 100% worth doing. It takes a little bit of time. You've got to sit and look at it in the fridge every day. But this is absolutely incredible. I love it. If you like this video, go and check out this one when I show you how to smoke a leg of lamb. It comes out absolutely amazing. And if you like the video, please consider smashing that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. But until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you really soon.